this A wave, okay, this B wave that's just finished, right? And that's pretty much found support at the between the 0.5 and the 618 of the A wave, right? Which would essentially make it a zigzag. So what comes after should be 5 waves up, right? Because we know in a zigzag you get 5, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. And so expect 5 up. Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is January 18th, 2022, and Bitcoin seems to be playing out a reversal pattern on the small and larger time frames. Okay, so larger time frames, this is something we've discussed. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know I'm big on these reversal patterns that I keep pointing out. This is pretty much all I trade, all I look at, right? And everything I look at in terms of price action these days is in terms of these reversal patterns. I've, migrated from, looking at stochastic RSI, looking at EMAs and stuff like that. I literally just look at price action these days, and these different wave patterns, corrective patterns, and motive patterns as well. So that's essentially all I'm doing. And here in larger time frame, 15-minute chart, you can see this A wave, okay, this B wave that's just finished, right? And that's pretty much found support at the between the 0.5 and the 618 of the A wave, right? Which would essentially make it a zigzag. So what comes after should be 5 waves up, right? Because we know in a zigzag you get 5, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. And so expect 5 up. That's essentially my large sort of time frame analysis, right? And after you get these 5, you should get you're in what I call a C section, and you're going to get a B wave. It can come all the way. I mean, B waves can retrace from the 0.5 to the 1618. So I don't know how long this or how much this B wave is going to retrace, but expect a big retracement in the B wave. That's, breaking trend of this impulsive or motive pattern. And then expect your reversal for 55 to 58K. That's what I'm seeing, larger time frame. Zooming in, most people want to know what's going on with Bitcoin. Is it continuing to dump? No, I don't believe so, and here's why. I see 5 waves, okay? Before you talk about reversals, you have to see a completion of trend. And the beautiful thing about Elliott Wave Theory is that it gives us tools to be able to, if read correctly, identify the completion of a trend. So here we clearly have a downtrend, right? Lower highs and lower lows, right? And the question is, when does this end? Okay, when are we going to stop going down? Elliott Wave analysis gives you the tools to answer that quite confidently. And here we have what we call a diagonal, a C wave diagonal, which is a motive pattern. But basically, instead of your regular 5 waves that go straight up or straight down, essentially, you have a wedge shape. So 5 waves within a wedge, confined in a contracting wedge, and those 5 waves are comprised of 3 waves each. So 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Okay, and there's even a regularity to when they occur. So when you're going to see the base or the support of this wedge be hit. So if you look, the end of wave 1, well, the end of wave 1 was here. Let's say the end of wave 1 was at 5:30 on January 16th. This is Eastern Standard Time. Doesn't matter. We're just looking at the periodicity. So the time it took between the waves to end. So end of wave 1 to end of wave 3, you have about 18 hours, okay? End of wave 3, end of wave 5, you have about 13 hours, okay? It's not perfect, but it's close, okay? And actually, if you count this right here as the end of wave 1, which it is, yeah, that's right. That's what I counted. Anyway, and then between the end of wave 5 to the actual reversal wave or reversal candle on this time frame, 5-minute time frame, which is a relatively small time frame, you have 21 hours, okay? So 13 hours, 15 hours, 18 hours, 21 hours, you have some kind of indication of time. And that's one of the hardest things to do in technical analysis, is to determine when, right? Everybody in crypto wants to know when this, when that. Being a chartist, I think at the highest levels, you're able to answer that. So this is one of the things that I'm trying to add into my bag in looking at timing, not necessarily making my analysis on it, but, it beats, hawking the charts 23 hours a day and trying to figure out, when your pattern's going to play out, when it's going to break out, just getting an idea. So this is something I'm going to be looking at a little more moving forward on this channel. If you like that, if you like technical analysis, if you like serious technical analysis, like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share. In any case, we once our five waves print, right? In any pattern, could be up or down, diagonal, or straight motive. Then what I look for is what I always say is all I'm interested in, reversal patterns, because I like to long bottoms and short tops, okay? And you can see this at the bottom, you can see this at the top. And at the bottom, here I identify once again our reversal pattern, okay? And here it is. You have a break of trend. This first wave indicates the change in trend, okay? Because you had 5 waves down. You have 5 waves down in the larger sense, and then here in this wave 5, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. This broke the trend by showing the retracement beyond the regular 382 that wave 4 would be, right? So okay, if it's more than 382, and typically if it reaches wave 4 of the previous wave, then this is a break of trend, okay? Especially after 5 waves down, this is the start of the reversal, all right? So the start of the reversal happened there. So this is going to play out in 3 waves. We know that because the first wave of a reversal pattern is an A wave. So this is my A wave, okay? It's sometimes the A wave looks like this. Sometimes it looks like that. It's still the A wave, 3 waves, okay? And they're valid waves, right? What do I mean by valid? Basically, this wave right here and its B wave retracement does not exceed this 1618. You see, if this right here exceeded 1618, then you would know it's not within, it cannot be within the same body. It has to be a continuation of the larger trend that comes before, okay? So anyway, you know that this is a valid A wave, okay? You get a pivot into A, B, C. Actually, this B wave is a massive B wave. So if this is an A wave, right, all of this can be counted as a B wave, right? And we're just starting the C wave or C section, because sometimes once you get this impulsive wave out of the B wave, you get a retracement that's beyond the 618, which makes it a B wave before you get your impulse back to in reversal, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. And The trick for me is not to concern myself too much with what's going on here. Okay, obviously, I'm not entering the trade there either because that's just messy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. Once I see this A wave, I wait. Okay, and here the wait, I believe, is over, and it took about 16 hours, right? It took about 16 hours. But how do you know what's in the B wave or if it's just a continuation of the trend that came before it? Meaning, um, you had this A wave, cool, but now we keep going down. Are we just going to keep going down to zero? How do you know? Well, we know about B waves that they cannot retrace beyond the 1618. So if you take the extent of this A wave, you take your Fibonacci retracement tool, you take this A wave, the top of this B wave, you know that you cannot exceed this 1618. And if you stay within the confines of that retracement, then you know it still can technically be a B wave. So all of this B wave, okay? And now, and remember, this is smaller time frame, larger time frames. It works on every time frame. And that's the beautiful part of this. It's a universal reversal pattern. It's just, if you look at it on smaller time frames, you have to contextualize it in terms of, okay, when do you expect that breakout, right? Because we're interested. Why do you even look at these things? You're interested in the breakout, okay? And this, I believe, is the breakout. And how do I identify the breakout? First and foremost, if I see a descending wedge or a descending channel, I look for a point where you form kind of a break in trend. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to draw a straight line here. Okay, straight enough. The pattern or the trend is down and the break is here. Okay, one, and then once again, instead of continuing to go down, you're kind of forming a base, a horizontal base. Okay, that's my indication. Then from there, I start counting again a small, and I call this the C section. For those of you who are subscribed, you will know I call this the C section. Okay, because the B wave, for the B wave to reverse, you reversed on the larger trend in the A wave, but now the B wave needs to reverse. So basically, you're repeating this pattern. You see this pattern right here. You're repeating this here, basically for price to reverse once more. So you're creating a mini A wave, again a B wave, a bunch of stuff that's counter trend. And then once more, a mini A, B, C, okay? And the entry is on the pullback of this. Once it proves, let price prove it to you. Don't commit to price before it commits to you. I've learned that the hard way. But when you're pulling out of your driveway, and there's a car coming in oncoming traffic, and they put their blinkers pretty much telling you, oh yeah, I'm gonna go the other way, don't worry. Do you just pull out willy-nilly, or do you wait for them to actually go in the direction that they put their blinkers to make sure you're safe? You don't make too many mistakes when you're driving, actually, because if you did, you would get in an accident every other day. So just like when you drive and you wait for a driver to commit to another direction before you go into the direction you want to go, same with price action. You wait for it to commit. So if this indeed, as we believe, is the break of trend, this is the reversal, right? Anatomy right here, then let it break this channel, maybe. Okay? Let it break this channel and prove to you that, yeah, I'm reversing course. And then buy on the pullback here. So that's just, a little trading tip, safe trading. You spend a lot of time observing these patterns, but, it's a question of when to enter, right? When's a safe place to enter? To obviously not get in at the absolute bottom because it's not worth it, but get in close to the bottom so you can ride the wave up. Okay, so that's my take on Bitcoin for today. I believe that we are printing a reversal pattern and we will reverse imminently. So tonight is the live stream, the Tuesday live stream, and I will be on around between 5 to 5:30. So please do join me. I will be talking about Bitcoin, obviously, and I will be talking about EOS. I owe one of our community members a brief analysis on EOS. So join me for that, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.